I'm here to talk about mice. Am I in the right place? I don't know, I hope so, for you to judge. Anyway, I'm here to talk about innovation and mice. I've been invited, and I have to thank all these wonderful guys and ladies and kids. I'm impressed. I've been invited because I've developed a brand new philosophy, innovative and environmentally friendly mouse repellent that is not toxic and is winner of many international awards. Anyway, it might seem bizarre that as other important speakers are talking and in illustrating the future, I'm here to talk about an animal that has been on this planet for 66 million years, the mouse. However, you will see that mice are indeed linked to innovation. Have you ever heard of the ancient Roman god Janus? One god, two faces. Faces for peace and faces for war. Mice are almost very much the same. Mice are amazingly resourceful, useful, gifted little creatures, already being used in many innovative, amazing ways. The first one, you will never believe that in Israel airports, mice are used to sniff out drugs and explosives because they are faster and better than dogs. The larger cousin, the African pouched rats, are already being used in landmine detection. In Africa, mice are helping in the medical field by detecting tuberculosis from saliva samples faster than any scientific method available. Mice play an essential role in medical breakthroughs for animal and human health. About 99% of genus in humans have counterparts in genus in mouse. Also, the genus for growing a tail. So we are ready. But a mouse, again, has almost the same number of genus as a man. Not even chimpanzee has the same. We are very much similar to mice. Lab mice are the workers for genetics and immunology. However, there is another side to the story, the second face of God, Janus. Mice are mostly unwelcome creatures, we all know. The word mouse in English and Latin derives from the Sanskrit word musha, for teeth. In fact, mice infestation is a serious global problem. FIO reports that there are 3 major reasons why mice and rats are considered pests. Number 1, they consume and contaminate human food in field and in stores. This little mouse, you will never believe, can eat up 27 kilos per year of food and contaminate much more. In many countries, due to the large number of mice, this can make the difference between life and death. For agriculture, mice caused $15 billion of damage in US alone. Number 2, power cable gnawing, resulting in fire damage, is perhaps the most significant damage caused by mice, not only for the cost, $1.5 billion in UK, Germany, and USA, but for the human life lost, 6,500 over the last 10 years in US alone. It has been estimated that in the world, 26% of all electrical cable breaks and 25% of all fire of unknown origin are caused by rats. Number 3, they are responsible for transmitting up to 35 known diseases dangerous to man, such as Salmonella and Campylobacter, causing 321,000 infections in people across Europe in 2008. With behavior like this, you can well tell and you will know why they are not well liked. Traditionally, the problem has been solved by killing the mice with rodenticide. But this has resulted in making the problem worse in many ways, and you will see. To start, when a mouse is killed, the response of the colony is to increase its population disproportionately with the loss of a single mouse. In the 50s, the ratio humans to mice was 1 man, 2 mice. After 60 years of rodenticide, do you imagine how the ratio is now? 12 mice, 1 man. More mice to create more problems. Mice are also very able to develop immunity to poison by ingesting small dosage over time. Remember the old king, Mithridate. That's a very long tradition, and mice are doing the same. Unlike us, unlike Mithridate, they can pass this acquired resistance to their offspring immediately, so rendering the poison ineffective immediately against target population. Poison don't just impact mice, though. They also impact household pets. In US alone, over 150,000 pets each year are killed by accidental rodenticide ingestion. Wild animals are also harmed because they eat mice and they end up suffering secondary poisoning. Worldwide, 900,000 tons each year of toxic poison baits are scattered in vain. However catastrophic this may seem, this isn't the worst of the damage. The tragedy is the thousands of children each year who went to the emergency room for accidental rodenticide ingestion, and some of them die. All this suffering is needless. The good news is the government has been noticing, and legislation has been passed to ban the most common poison used in rodenticide. Given this dire situation of damage from mice, and knowing that trying to kill them isn't working, what other option is there? Mice are almost blind, but as highlighted before, they have the most extraordinary sense of smell. Recent study proved that the best solution is a brand new philosophy, and we've been talking today about very new philosophy. Not to kill, but to repel mice by their smell. This philosophy is behind my innovative idea. By repelling the mice, I want to fix this problem worth billions of euros in healthcare saving, averted fire damage, and most important, saved human lives. By repelling rather than killing, colony won't increase their population. By repelling, the mice will not build up resistance and aggressiveness. By repelling will not toxic solution. There will not be accidental child or pet poisoning, nor wildlife facing secondary effects. By repelling with non-toxic compounds, groundwater is not affected. By repelling, there is no food contamination from mice droppings. Everybody has problem of mice, even royalties. Poor Prince William incurred in 6 pounds damage in his Ducati bike as the mice gnawed through his cables. So now, let me tell you the story behind my innovation. I've always been afraid of and attracted and interested by mice. They are fascinating, really. Maybe because I'm born in the Chinese zodiac year of the rat. A series of circumstances caused me to take on the challenge of finding a non-toxic repellent solution to get rid of mice very efficiently. A rodenticide producer doesn't care about mice. He just wants to kill them. To kill the mice, he has to attract them and convince them to eat the poison baits. But what happens if the mice don't eat the poison baits? Then you've led them right where you don't want them to be, in your home. My innovative approach headed me to a different perspective. We need to do the opposite. Study the mice, know and learn what they don't like, and use this knowledge to keep them away. Besides, I didn't want to create a product that carried death in its name. The word rodenticide means to kill mice. So I embarked in a research mission about mice, consulting libraries all over the world. I'm still on fashion. I read paper books. And also learning about traditional repelling methods and the new technologies and the new biotech discoveries. Eros testing conducted by University of Rome and Naples proved that we could strongly repel mice. We used this research to develop a patent-pending formula of our innovative repellent. What do we use to send away mice? Our formula mainly uses essential oils, as they naturally contain anti-parasitic properties to protect the plants. As you all know, plants don't have feet, but they need to get rid of many animals that want to attack them. This makes plants highly elaborated chemical labs with dedicated purpose to create barrier to repel pests. Plant repellents are a fascinating world that work like magic. A researcher told me that we just know and study 10% of the existing plants and their properties. How much more do we have to learn about this wonderful planet? And I'm concluding with my favorite part of the whole story, the Cartier Women Initiative Awards. I've heard about this important program that fosters innovative projects by women entrepreneurs, so I submitted my application while I was thinking, Cartier is the very idea of luxury and class in the world. They will never want to be linked to mice. The rest of the story proved I was wrong. So, for the first time among thousands of applications worldwide, I was the first Italian ever among the 3 Cartier finalists for Europe. At the same time as I was launching my company on the market, I started in a long path of studying and writing my business plan and preparing for my own presentation. Fortunately, I was not left alone in this effort. Cartier offered me a coach, the most wonderful, dedicated, supporting lady I had the chance to meet, Lisa Long. After a tense competition, Cartier selected me as the winner of this prestigious award during a thrilling Hollywood-style ceremony that took place in Deauville, France, last October, during the very prestigious Women's World Forum. And here I am. Innovation, I can tell, is not just computer, internet, technology. Innovation is also ideas that improve our daily life as human beings living in this planet, along with animals and plants. A fundamental link that we should not deny or destroy. I can tell you, if we want to eradicate the mice problem by killing them, we're going to fail. The war between mice and men is already being lost by men. The more we kill them, the more they grow in strength and number. My simple idea is that we should not kill them. We should not kill what we don't like, but just learn how to repel it. And let Mother Nature do the rest. If we don't kill them, mice will go back to their important role in the food chain and decrease in number. Yes, we don't like them, but the same thing could be said the other way around. As Leslie Dawson comments, I can always tell that the mother-in-law is coming to stay. The mice are throwing themselves into the traps. Grazie.